There's Barbados. Barbados, the control tower. I didn't even see which singularity this was. Activate the pit. Yep. Don't worry. Be happy. What do we got on our side from this one? Which singularity was this? Ah, it was, oh, it was London. London, okay. My job is to mess it all up. Remember how I smashed that glorious round table to smithereens? That's right. Everything must come to an end. Proud, shining royal castle will eventually crumble. Knights clad in armor and bearing swords will all die at some point. One day, I'm sure the world will end too. However, you wretches won't be the ones to cause it. No way. The end of the world won't be anything like this. In fact, this will be your end. You've already had more than your share of reducing things to ashes. Let's end it. I sing a requiem for you. But be careful of your magical energy reserves. You may have managed to materialize, but your existence is unstable. You never seem to have a proper master. This is different from a Holy Grail war. It's very curious. Does that go for me too? I'm not a human here. Oh god, that means he's gonna become Hyde. Yep. Here it comes. Yep. Have fun. Just go at it, Hyde. Yeah, I'm going to. I have Martha just for that specific purpose. I keep telling you, stop risking your life when you're not even sure of your heroic spirit. I think even more than before, there's something else mixed inside you. First of all, you can't be serious about switching yourself back and forth during combat. You just need to back me up. Got it? If you get out of hand, I'll kill you. Control yourself. Leave the enemy to us. Observe, the thunder of the gods have come. Oh, how's it going? It's him. I figured he would show up. How's it going, Tesla? Still sitting neatly in my my party, waiting for you to be eventually raised. I was escorting a maiden who was lost. I do not care if you forgive me or not. Hey, Frank. Or Fran. How can I put it? Amazing in a way. For all three of us electricity-related talents to be here. This kind of thing doesn't happen every day. Alright, I'll collect data, for later. Does that mean our two shitty authors are here too? Wait, which one are you? Are you still alive like last time, or are you heroic? Yeah, like Jekyll over here. It's probably a heroic spirit. Oh, I see. Glad to hear it. You heard her, Jekyll. She's joining the fight. This is nice. I was sad that Fran didn't get to do anything really. Like, London was a lot of like... London was nice, but at the same time it was like, eh. I was sad that Fran didn't get to do anything. Like, that was my biggest, like, ugh about it. Let's conquer them together. The three of us. Together will be more than enough to take out the 9 pillars. Alright. What? Well, while I don't have an eye for battle like a master from the Holy Grail War, our formation is leaning heavy into offense. Of course, we do need a strike from the enemy first to check things out. But once this becomes drawn-out battle, especially you, Fran, between Fran, Saber, and Tesla, who would drop first? That would be me. My stamina parameters are especially low, at least on paper, but I compensate with my skills, which means we definitely have to think about protecting our Lady Berserker in an effective manner. Oh, hey, Babbage. I forgot Babbage was a thing, honestly, in London. So a lot of the things, like, in the early singularities, there weren't, like... There was, like, a lot of things that just kind of happened and then, like, never thought about again. And Babbage was one of those things. Realistically, like, the 3 alliance was, like, it was him, Paracelsus, or Paracelsus, however you pronounce it. And, there was someone else there, wasn't there? I forget. Oh, hey, I see Kentucky and Tamamo showed up, too. And I completely forgot about that. That's the electric spark of my treasured sword. You're using an axe. The unparalleled golden spark. Just having all the electric servants show up. Mr. Golden. I got better about that in the Epic of Remnants and Lost Belts by only focusing on a small number of servants generally. I think they did a really good job with it in Camelot, and I'd say even America did a decent job with it. Like Camelot and especially Babylonia. Babylonia felt like everyone had something to do, The only exception I can think of is maybe Jaguar Warrior, but it feels like Jaguar Warrior was there more for like comic relief than anything else. Which is why I always got really excited when Jaguar Warrior turned into like her more serious mode where she took off, you know, the onesie. What I don't get is how some people can't seem to understand just how precious these things are in people's lives. Never mind humanity in the future. Let's straighten out these numbskulls first. For the sake of the uneventful everydays that they've torched. And the people who just wanted a normal life but couldn't get it. I'm gonna kick some demon ass! I'm Kintoki. Sakata Kintoki. One of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings. I smash devils, punch fiends, and sometimes ride a golden machine. What's the idea, Golden Brave? I'm gonna do this. Here I go. A flash of thunder and lightning. Gorgeous golden rider. He's gonna turn into his rider form? What the fuck? Why? Alright. That's ridiculous. I mean, isn't it? Alright. Observe. When the world needs it, electricity-related heroic spirit fools with no other connections show up. They turn up the juice and charge into danger. Like it or not, going back's a no thank you. Hey heroes, are you ready for a rock and roll all night? What the hell are you talking to, Bozo? Where do you think the best place to rock anyway? Always and everywhere, dumbass. We're already in the middle of our own big rock and roll set. Oh man, I've really grown to like Kintoki. I wanna get him at some point. I can't wait for the Onigashima rerun for that, but I also just want I just want him. Yeah. If I remember correctly, Hans, Shakespeare, and Tamamo are missing from London. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Off to London we go to get one last fight in with Barbados.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh shit. God damn it, Lucy. I figured it that he would get it, but got MP3 Merlin with all maxed out skills already. Surprise,
oh boy.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
That's actually not good for me. Because Lucy had Ilya, which was my main way to kill Barbados.
Oh boy.
There we go. No, this wasn't the team I used. Do I just not have the team I used? Yeah, it changed it. Where is Cascu? Where is the boy? There he is. Not the boy. The other boy.
They're both legends.
Mm-hmm. Sharpie still has Senzang on all slot too. I don't know what his skills are at. Also, I just spilled a ton of water on myself. That was fun. I hope I get some hearts or some pages. Please give me pages. I'm gonna get like 1 heart, and that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna be fucking salty as hell.
See, I'm sitting. I got enough hearts, but it's never enough hearts.
It's never.
Yeah, same.
I got enough hearts for the important thing, but never enough for everyone else in my list who needs hearts.
Mm-hmm. I think these remixes played the first time, but I really like them. Like the first time you fight these demon pillars in each of the singularities. Actually, we didn't fight a single demon pillar in fucking what's it called?
Babylon?
Babylon, yeah. I just realized that.
I mean, to be fair, you fought Tiamat.
Yeah, which is arguably a lot more of a concern, but just clicked in my head. I forget what Senzang's fuck. Okay, it's 3 arts. I thought it might have been Buster, 2 Buster, 2 arts. And she's supposed to be like the Buster focused. Or not the Buster, but the DPS focused caster. Before Ilya came out. Almost. What was the effect on this? Defense down, okay. Yeah, that ain't too big of a deal. Oh, that is. It's the taunt to get bodied. Yeah. That didn't hurt a bit.
The long game.
Yeah, the long con. God damn it, and we had a good setup too. Oh well. We're not going to be able to get the most out of this, but hey, we'll get a pretty decent damage out on that. And I'll be able to save that for the next wave, I suppose. As much as I like her, she really doesn't put out the much. Like, she's good for consistency's sake, but like, I feel like Sinzing is one of the more underwhelming 5-star casters. Ah, god damn it.
Punches with her NP. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I can't even front. Like, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, she does like a lot of no damage.
Like, she's probably the 5-star caster I want the most because of personality, but like, simultaneously the 5-star caster I want the least out of gameplay
Because
reasons.
of gameplay.
Yeah. She only has the MP damage up on her MP battery for damage buffs, yeah. I forget who has the best star rate or star drop rate out of these. Probably Ku, honestly. Lancer. I didn't think about that. I probably did that in the exact wrong order that I was supposed to do it on. I didn't expect Barbados to give me the most trouble on this, but I also didn't get the one that I wanted. Ow, please don't kill her. God damn it.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
no.
the coup, it's time for the coup brothers to fucking go to work, I guess. Which will be fine. Where is this getting distributed? That'll be enough to get his MP. Oh, please get another crit on that. Damn it! There goes that. Let's go ahead and start up on his guts. And fuck it. Let's go ahead and be a little bit greedy because I can afford to be it. There's literally no way he can kill any of my people.
Remember what happens all the time?
The crit
You
stars.
get greedy.
Remember.
Fucking hell. You guys act like I'm the worst FGO player ever.
I mean, we're just going from past experiences.
I do nothing but good.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, how did he miss that crit? It was a 60% crit. The odds were in your favor, Ku.
It's never a guaranteed crit unless it's 100. You should know that.
I know, I play at fee. You would think I would realize that by now, but
Trust
fortunately,
me,
I don't. Lancer Ku might be dead. got guts, but after Barbados' MP, we're gonna see. I hope not, because then I'll be able to Gable Barbados on the next turn. God damn. I'm gonna spend 12 turns on Barbados. Survey says. Survey says. Hey. Don't get fucked. God. Why did Gable do... I know why Gable did more damage. Why did Gable do more damage than Wicker Man?
Probably because Gable is MP5.
That is a very, very, very much better point than what I was gonna...
What were you going to say?
Because it was single target versus AoE. Gears! I'll take it. I wanted more pages, but...
Nope,
I'll take it.
not allowed.
Not allowed.
No pages found here. No siree. Yeah, that's what I was saying. All right. That's 3. Time to go for the meme man once more.
Here's open.
I'll find it funny if I get a meme man. I don't know what I'll do if I'll get meme man.
You won't be able to level any of his skills.
I won't be able to level it. You're absolutely. Barbados, come back!
Mood.
Sheesh. Seriously, no end here. Anyway. Managed to clear a path for you. Go. What's with that weird face? You can't move your legs? Let me tell you. If you stay here, you'll just be in our way. This is now a war of attrition and endurance. A human who is only a bit of magecraft will just hold us back. Kind of stung, but I agree. Stardust Mash, go on. We shall take care of this base. You have somewhere else to go. This is the fucking nerd crew. I forgot. And also the lightning crew, thankfully. I protest, prick my conscience. But what can a playwright do? Incompetent as I am, I bid thee farewell to witness the conclusion of this story. We are in complete agreement, playwright. I too have tired of this battle line. There's no end to assisting these warlike heroic spirits. There's no point in getting carpal tunnel even as a heroic spirit. Though I've never been afflicted with such an ailment. Well then, I shall fight to the best of my ability. My one-time landlord and fellow lodger. I definitely misread that, but oh well. No, not you wretches. Well, actually, you guys are in the way too. Your support actually comes in handy now and then. So, we need you to stay here. This is why I hate serialized stuff. Quit clicking your tongue in sync, fools. Your styles are so different, yet you two are eerily like best buds. Seems everyone's in high spirits. Are you alright burning through so much magical energy? There's a limit to support even I can provide. Everyone here is a part of a team, so please don't just lie down on the job. Looks like you're using your magical energy to the max too, Fox. As usual, you got a great hexing techniques. You two have your limits. Go ahead and take a break. No need to worry about me. I'm not some woman who works herself like a dog. If worse comes to worse, I'll just leave you all and take shelter in the Mano Awado alone. Oh jeez, better play along with their oblivious lies. Or obvious lies. This Fox doesn't know herself too well. Something the matter? You have some problem with my smile? No problem? Alright, I forgot how cold-hearted you are. I'm just gonna assume you'll bail when this entire thing goes to hell, okay? Yeah. And so there's no need to worry about me. Although I do appreciate the consideration. Still, come to think of it, we're both far from home. Traveling to Britain is one thing, but coming to a bloody war at some temple beyond time and space is something else. Such bizarre fates connect us. I recall Abe no Seimei causing both of us trouble back in Kyoto. Yeah, I remember, Fox. Back in old Kyoto, we were both arrogant and absorbed in our own pleasures. Yeah, we were... No, wait, I ain't done nothing like that. As one of Raiko's retainers, I led a pure, good life, of course. I'm Kentoki, popular with brats past and present. In the Edo period, everyone loved me. I don't know about that. After all, you were one of Raiko's. You know... Well, that doesn't matter. Anyway, the Demon God Pillars. They irritate even me. My head is pounding. My original devotion, passion, and high spirits are pouring in from the Sun Palace. I don't like me to get this worked up. Am I a vicious or a peaceful spirit? Then I have no choice. I may or may not spontaneously develop additional tales. Oh, I'll do it. Just don't go engraving it on my spirit origin. Oh shit. Got 3 now. Mikong! I hate it. I hate actually saying that shit. Tamuo 7 transformation. Okay, so that's a golden change. It's about time I unveiled my huge bear, too. Let's go, partner. Mega gorgeous golden huge bear! That huge conveyance. Is that the time in Kitayama Rendai field? Yeah, it is. It's my secret weapon that exterminated the great Tsuchigumo. Namuhachiman. Golden Hachiman Drive. Eat it, you lousy demon god pillar. Hooray, Japanese. I can't pronounce shit. Are you listening, girls? Absolutely do not ride alone on the enemy lines. Jack, Frankenstein, I'd like you two to work together. Nursery Rhyme and I will support you from the rear. However, I can't promise outstanding results. Yes, the hit and fade style. The hit and run tactic. Let's go with that as our basic strategy. Right? Okay, got it. We won't charge them on our own. But we're lucky we're not alone. Because we are we. We are we. If we feel like it, we can rush them and dismember them. But that would leave Frankenstein alone. Maybe that would be bad. Would that be bad? Yes, it would be bad. I want you to fight together. Follow the orders, Jack. I know you don't like to follow Paracelsus. I never learned how to pronounce that name. Instructions. But right now, he's a sound mind. If he's not acting like himself, then maybe he's not of sound mind. Yeah. He looks like a nice person. He talks like a nice person. It's strange. I wonder which you are, Paracelsus. Which are the fake and which is the real you? The evil man who kills children, or the good man who worries about them? Good question. Long ago, I gave in to villainy. I'm a bad person. However, right now, Stardust. I've been given another chance to at least act as a good person. Just as I did during my lifetime. Perhaps... Oh, I do not remember Oh, yeah, he was. Another silly mage, debating whether it's good or evil will gain you nothing. No. But you're amusing. You, sir, are funny. You are like 2 sides of a coin. Flip you around and your attitude changes. But then again, that is also just like any human. Even though heroic spirits are menagerie of the dearly departed, you behave as if you don't understand that. Hey, Vencho. How's it going? Are you insane? I bet you're a spirit origin... Oh, man. Spirit origin says as much. Like if you dropped a piece of cake, you would step on it to finish it off. Yeah. Also, daughter's here. Rhyme, you are a good girl and deserve it. That's right. I don't have that kind of skill, do you? Yeah, I don't think, Oh, she's actually talking. And Babbage is also here. We got these 3 fucking masters. Anyway, I'm doing alright. Doing pretty alright. We had a pretty good Christmas, and unfortunately it let me fall behind on this rather hard, but we'll see how things turn out. Can always stay up till ass fuck hours to finish this. Therefore, there is nothing odd about him. Somewhere in his heart there is a spark of righteousness. Righteousness, eh? No matter how meager it is, huh? Yeah, but it really isn't about quantity. Oh, yeah. Input, you know, you guys have heard the laugh. If you've watched that one video, you have, at the very least. The writing style of the Far East, that would be compared to the spider's thread dangling into hell. Dangling into hell, I suppose. Where there's one thread of good, there's hope. Hope! and you say he has one too. Good. That I, the demon Mephistopheles, shall witness the good and evil hidden behind the soul of a single man as he faces 72 demon gods. I like Mephistopheles. I don't like him much at all. Looks like you finally arrived, Your Majesty. Ah, right. Lalter. Chain summoning. Expected as much, but to see it with my own eyes is marvelous. Last time was in Londinium. Sir Mordred? That was like a chain catalyst. This time I bet Sir Mordred and Stardust started the chain summoning. Wouldn't you like to see your daughter, Your Majesty? I'm sure she wouldn't say it, but she would no doubt be pleased to have you speak to her. Unnecessary. She's a member of the Round Table, not my daughter. No, let's stop there. I'm no more than a version of myself arising from an egg. Oh? I'm a potential form that was produced from 100 million to 1 coincidence. The product of me becoming a goddess by holding a sacred lance. A possibility that allowed me to remain who I am while holding that lance. At the same time, a possibility that accepted the curse of the Grail. In my current form, I cannot remove the elements of storm from myself, nor can I behave like a ruling king. Therefore, this is how I would define myself. I am the storm that will obliterate everything before my eyes. I see. Now I understand. But will you obliterate me as well, Your Majesty? No. My eyes are set on these horrid pillars of flesh. Rogue spirits trying to save the world are not worthy of my gaze. Oh, and final ascension, yeah. Wonderful. Oh god, I didn't read that. A torrent of light surpassing both AC and DC, one born from the planet itself. Truth be told, I'm not fond of heroic spirits with heaven or earth attributes. King of the Storm, you are different. You are the wild hunt itself. Let us go together, my queen. Witness as I clear a path for you. Hey, you're still here? Kindness should have its limits, Stardust. Saw that light at 9 o'clock? There's no doubt the King of Storm manifested. Not even a servant would be able to maintain their spirit origin next to a noble phantasm like that. Oh, I suppose there are a few morons who would gleefully let themselves get liquefied. How bitterly disappointing. I had thought of a viewing of yon light up close would surely inspire me. Ah, kill me with thy weapon, not with thy words. Death not by blade, but by light. An extraordinary last moment carved into a victim's soul. Not a bad last moment for my own materialization, but unfortunately now is not the time for a final act of the story. It is the time to bring the curtain to a close. Playwright, did you say something profound for once? So perhaps we shall shortly see some snow here. Well, Stardust, Mash Kraylite, I would like to see the innermost area of the Temple of Time. But as you see, I'm busy researching a story. My role here is to provide support not only for the great scholars, but also for those muscle-brained servants. Go forth, Stardust, or don't tell me you mean to make us say it. Don't you know how many times this line has been used? That line has been repeated in many heroic narratives. You mean... Yes, that, you imbecile. Fine, I will meet thy expectations and serve it to thee. So leave this to us and go forth. Yeah, don't die, guys. Go and save the world. Whew. I'm glad that these last conversations are so long and so it has a lot of actual content behind it, like a lot of meaning. And I'm glad about that. But also, holy fuck, it's long. This is gonna be held at it. I'm sorry, future me. I'm actually slowly realizing this is gonna be held at it. Alright. Next up, Halfis, which should be, let's see, which one haven't we tackled yet? I'm trying to think. I don't remember what this insignia is. I actually don't remember what this insignia is at all. A Halfis the Armory. 9 pillars that govern over the armory. All those guys. We 9 pillars mourn the flames of war. We 9 pillars honor the dignity of the fallen. In the name of the 72 demon gods, we shall not allow eyes to be shut away from this truth. Oh, it's America. Okay. Then I shall answer. It is natural for humans to be moved to grieve for war and to honor those who have fallen, but we must also move beyond that. That's right. Instead of remaining steadfast and stagnant, believing all is well, we must extinguish war's smoldering flames, so that those who lost family, friends, and loved ones will never have to lose anyone again. We shall stand our ground here before you all. Yes, exactly. You all do your grieving and your honoring, but failed to go beyond that. Now you are ready to throw the whole world into the wastebasket, as if cleaning up a child's scattered toys. This is the inane logic of a coward, one who can accept neither his own faults nor anyone else's. I am Rama, King of Kosala. Henceforth my whole spirit shall become Stardust Shield. Oh, Rama, have your wounds healed? I mean, it's the same spirit origin, but like, it's different summoning, so like, yeah. Obviously, at my current strength, I could defeat Ravana one-handed. Pride goes before a hot fall. This demon god pillar is like a pathogen. To annihilate it, we would have to destroy the entire world. However, we do not have such power. And so, treating these symptoms should be enough for now. The one with the cure for the disease is not us, but yeah, I know. Yeah, Stardust, the master whom I formed a bond with. Now we fight. No matter how many injuries you suffer, do not be afraid. The angel is with us. Even if you're at death's door or about to fall into the abyss of hell, she'll put you back up by the collar. I shall permit such a nickname for the time being, as long as it serves to inspire you all. I must confess that I'm extremely embarrassed at the moment. Oh wow, that was it. That was legit it. I'm surprised we didn't get any like showcasing from like Karna, Arjuna, like any of the like actual America crew. No Mev, no not Proto Q, no Skaha. Like wow, that was actually that was pretty small. On to America. I never did America at all. Like at all.
Like just didn't read it, or?
No, I don't mean like that. Okay, I didn't do I didn't farm this node at all.
Oh.
He was the man who had the golden horns that I had to farm all the time.
I didn't need golden horns anymore.
Well, I did.
Oh.
I still do.
Did you manage to farm any more pillars before they all went down? I farmed. Well, I didn't stream like any of the demon pillar farming, but I farmed Floros, Fornius, Sabnok rather, and Barbados really hard. Like I think the hardest I did it was Barbados. I wasted. That day was not a good day for me. I felt like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Barbados day was hell.
That's because like okay, after I closed the stream, I took a 1.5 to 2 hour nap. I honestly don't remember how long it was. And then after that, I farmed for like 8 hours after that. And then I took another 3 hour nap, and then I farmed until he died.
Weak. I woke up at 7 a.m., played through the story to get there, non-stop farming until I got the heart.
I stayed up and did it for like a 6 hour session.
I was from 7 a.m. till we like fucking died. I was just like doing nothing else but just farming. It was suffering.
I'm happy for that comment. Why the fuck do you always come in and fucking spam that shit?
Because it's Comet. What he does.
Oh, do these demon god pillars have more life?
The Berserker does.
Okay.
Because it's a Berserker.
Because it's a Berserker and it should. Because it's like the definition of glass cannon. I'm going to hit you very hard, but I'm also going to die very hard. But actually, this isn't going to be too effective against it. Well, actually, I think this will be like the only 2 times effective.
think I slept for like maybe an hour, and I kept on grinding after that. I felt so bad.
This is gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, no, I farmed Barbados really hard, and then I slacked the rest of the time, admittedly.
I kept on fighting the Saber one.
I like bounce between the Berserker, the Rider, and the Rider one. Like, I needed some medals too.
My most farm pillar was Andromos. Okay, that was... I don't remember what that was. That was the Saber one, wasn't it?
That's the Saber's name, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense too, because Andromos has had the most, like, universal life, or, like, server life.
6 million big ones.
Yep. And that was such a mistake, because that was obviously going to be like the last pillar that, besides Amon-Ra, but like Amon-Ra, you still only had to fight, like, kill him 2 million times. Like, that 6 million is hard, so like it was already going to be like the last one alive, on top of the fact that everybody was going to be like very burned out. Not only like actually mentally, but everyone was going to burn their supply of apples at that point.
Yeah.
All right, this was America. So we only saw Nightingale and Rama in the intro to this. The path is open. Please fear no pain, but do fear injuries. As long as mankind fears death, it is natural to long for immortality and eternal youth. But even so, you must press forward. There's nothing wrong with fearing death. Such a thing is nothing to be ashamed of. Indeed, the fear of loss is what causes us to love one another, pity one another, and to care for one another. I was afraid. I was absolutely terrified of losing Sita. That's why I was able to fight for 14 years, and that's why I'm here. Listen to me, Master. What they say only seems righteous. It's just excuses. It's just giving up. Now follow the path that is opened up for you. You are the only human that's left, and the greatest master of them all. Oh, now you're just trying to... Hey! That coup is coming over to our side was honestly unexpected. Mav's super happy, but why? Hey, Alter! I actually wasn't expecting coup Alter at all. Like, I was expecting either, like, regular coup or, like, maybe, I don't know, cast coup or something. But, wow. It is only natural for the conquered to bow to the conqueror. You can't try to boss others around and then not let others do the same to you. That ain't how it works. Even if it's from hatred or from two people trying to kill each other. Once a bond's been formed, you do the bare minimum. I see. Getting hurt an awful lot for the bare minimum. It's the only way I know how to fight. And what the hell are you thinking, Mev? You were pulled down from your queen's throne and died full of regrets. You're not the kind of girl who can just forget that humiliation and come help someone. Aw, my coup. You still don't understand how girls think, do you? I did regret it. Of course I'm vexed, but that doesn't mean I really hated him. That master fought as hard as he could in his own way. Sure, he was a brat, but I could ignore that. So I need to help him at least a little. It's also to redeem myself from when I get angry and when I was pushed into a corner back then. I mean, if I just get rid of those regrets, that whole fight will be nothing but a lie. Well, I'll never forgive him for ruining my sweet days with you, my coup. That's how it is, Stardust. You feel bad for ruining my fun, work as hard as you can. Stop wasting time here and go kill the big boss. Or would you prefer to lash from my whip? I see. Makes sense. Never thought I'd see the day when I'd agree with Mev. Go, Stardust. Take the shortest route and run. Short life is our greatest flaw and our greatest advantage. With our own short lives as our reason, we will aid you as people who once existed. Sometime soon, you'll be forced to entrust things to someone else, but you will have to accept that. Now go. You don't want your bowels ripped out, do you? Hey, we have a lot more people. I never thought I'd see one brat lecturing another brat. It's worth living a long life. Others will always take your place, whether you grow old or get left behind. Fear death as an individual, but death is not something for the group to fear. When I think about it, enemy really is just the opposite of humanity. I get it. No wonder we don't see eye to eye. As a lone wolf, I will consider taking pride in the strength of the masses to be shameful. The scale of the masses may differ, but they are no better than a bunch of pretentious hooligans. So no matter how strong they are, I have nothing to fear. Nothing to fear? Glad to hear it. I'd love to have you guard my back. But, it seems you have no interest in defense. Right. Things will be easier if we just kill whatever we can get our hands on. For one thing, if I did see your back, I'd likely try and stab it. I suppose that's true for the both of us. Alright, let's push onward. I'm trying my best not... I'm trying to my best to use it, but the spear is falling apart. Guess I've got no choice. What, you're throwing it away? Well, you mind if you like. Thanks for the offer, but I don't need it. Even without my spears, I have my fists. What? Guess I can't compete with that. I thought you were a master of all martial arts. You can't fight with your fists? In my elegant form, I could never truly master the way of the fist. Feel free to laugh at that fragile woman. No, my apologies. It caught me off guard. Not one to laugh on the spot, even if it's feigned. But now that I think of it, that's hilarious. Thanks to that, I'm really fired up. I'm overwhelmed with the joy of it. My blows could pierce even the flesh of demon god pillars right now. How about you, Beowulf? Having fun? Just punching everything. You're damn right I am. Yeah, it's a lot more fun being on this side. And today, there's nothing holding me back. Sorry, Stardust. I'm here just to punch stuff. More than worrying about you. Don't worry, there's lots of other guys here who want to protect you. Go hang out with them. I got my hands full right here. Got a ton of fight left in me. Come and get me, you freaky squids. We're not squids. Oh yeah, Fergus was in... I forgot Fergus was there. He didn't do much, to be fair. He was like, hey, I want to have sex with you, Mav. And then he was like, okay, I guess I'm going to go fight the master. And then he died. Wow, look at him go. That's a famous Beowulf for you. His courage is something to behold. Man, I can't wait to fight him one of these days. That'll be worth killing. Oh yeah, Fionn and Diarmid were here too. I'm sure if his lack of elegance is a strength or a weakness. It's strength. It's hard to balance elegance with barbarity. Which means one who is specialized in barbarity would be considered the superior man. No, that's a difficult choice for me to make. My beauty always shines through, you see? Oh, that's right. We got someone right here who combines elegance and barbarity. My lord! Just this once, restrain yourself! Okay. Take this fight seriously for once. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. You're right. Sorry about that. Just so powerful. My bad habit of teasing inadvertently came out. A single jovial comment won't win against those numbers. So I guess I'll have to turn barbarian too. Yes, of course. I'm well aware that was one of your strengths, but there are many great heroes out here right now. Can't handle the thought of them taking my lord lightly. Then, Diarmid, I shall let you take the vanguard of the Knights of Fiona. Of course, I shall wield my twin spears for my lord and for the sake of the world. Let me cosplay Glacier a second. Diarmid, best boy. Welcome to the chat, Glace. How's it going? Well, the two of them aroused each other up on their own and left together. So that means I'll have to hang in there a little longer too. A man who mocks human desires is no saint, just inhuman. Fools who are no longer human. I'll say it now. I want to sleep with every pretty girl on the battlefield. And for that, I'm willing to risk my life. Roar my rainbow sword. I thought that was Altura. This is so much fun. Wait, is this the second time I fought these guys? It is. That's amazing. And you've even changed clothes. Hey, why don't we set up a rotation schedule and take it easy? No can do. I'm a young heroic spirit, so I always have to go full throttle. Just fucking shoot it. You know, I've never really thought about it before. So, you would... for an archer servant, your bow and your arrows are naturally, like, strengthened just because, like, you know, the servant shooting them. Everything. Like, the power behind that. Are the bullets shot by Billy strengthened in any way? I I've never thought about this. That's how we do it in America. Yeah, shoot it and kill it. That's some way of thinking. You guys never know when to feel fear. Saying that we should run in terror, Geronimo? No way. Everybody here is tapping into their courage. Everybody came here to taste the pain of death once more in order to help Master Stardust. Right, we're gonna die here, aren't we? Aren't you scared? Strangely, I'm not. I'm not scared of death or pain at all. Though during a normal Grail War, I'm a bit scared when I fight against another servant. It seems to me the young miss is maturing a little every day. Probably because death doesn't mean losing in this fight. Now then, Robin Hood. You like guerrilla warfare? Scurrying around like a rat is my specialty. If the enemy hates something, that's your sign to do it as much as you can do. It's not chivalrous, but that doesn't matter in this situation. I'm fine with being a rat. Alright everyone, let's get going. Fire up your noble phantasms and keep shooting. If you don't die, you win. And if you do die, well, that doesn't mean you lose. Open the way for Stardust. You got anyone else? Yeah, I was about to say, we should have the last little crew effect. DC Electric is still the most powerful of all. Roar, filaments. Owl, bulbs. Illuminate the darkness and change the course of human history. Well, thanks to that, people were able to work at night. But then that turned us all into hard workers, too. Oh, sorry about that. There are pros and cons to everything. I hate to say it, but the Demon God Pillars are more perfect as a whole than we are. But it's really more natural to have a bad or imperfect parts, isn't it? People suffer from evil, endure evil, and hate evil. And at times, evil seems endearing to us. The thousands of years of history stacked up is not nearly so bad as it seems. That's absolutely right. The world runs off a universalization? Yeah, universalization. The days of one great being controlling things have long since passed. I see. You creatures are indeed great. You are indeed powerful. You are indeed AC. But so what? You are one great perfect being, but you are not universal. You have to live alone and die alone. How boring. How lonely. That's right. You're boring. You're as boring as AC electricity. Behold, look at how Stardust keeps charging forward. Behold the master who forged a connection with each of us. Their running isn't perfect, form isn't perfect, but they seem to be out of breath. But laborious efforts is what moved our hearts. That's why we have assembled. I return your question to you, War Demon Halfist. You find Stardust beautiful? If you can't understand that, you will lose for eternity. Just like AC electricity. Oh jeez, would you stop bad-mouthing AC electricity every time you open your mouth? Are you going to fight again? Cause me more problems? Ow, ow, ow! I'm sorry. And the last of the servants, Arjuna and Karna, probably. Never think a day like this would come. I knew it would come, but I didn't know when. 1,000 years? 2,000? I didn't think it would come until the eons stripped us of our emotions. But no, I never thought it would come this soon. It's the boy. It's fine, though. I shall let this feeling of hatred and desire to fight, this chaotic feeling of mine, sink deep within myself. For now. That's so. Actually, here is your rival. What? Arjuna, let me finish. It seems I've got a bad habit of not explaining myself. I was never the talkative type. In this situation, I don't want you to misunderstand me. Put simply, this is a competition. Instead of fighting directly, we shall compete to see who can kill more of them. It'll be a hunting competition. Yes, every... I don't know how to pronounce that. How do you... Kshatriya? Warrior remembers doing that. A fair competition that none shall find fault with. Yeah, I know you hate me, and that's fine. I'm not a saint myself. If I'm hated, I cannot help but sometimes be enraged. But it is righteous hate and righteous rage. It's nothing special. And not being special does not mean it's evil. Do not lie to yourself, Arjuna. You don't have to do that for us to fight side by side. This may not be what she desired and envisioned, but I see. Yeah, you're right. Karna, I hate you and I'm jealous of you. I see. But it's all right. This hate, these ugly feelings will never go away. But I can face them. I can laugh in the face of ugliness and endure it. Yeah, Just like Stardust has fought his way here. Even if you can't get rid of it, you can accept it. I never expected my world to be shaken after becoming a heroic spirit. I shall rid myself of this hatred and jealousy by slaying more foes than you. Now take up your spear, Karna. Of course, ready your bow, Arjuna. And... Fair, but it's not impossible for one to change after becoming a heroic spirit. The old me might have to try to kill you the moment I said that you were my rival. Let's see. Did that change because of your bond with Stardust? That's part of it, but not all. Embarrassing to brag about, but I've had incredible fortune as a servant. Huh? Very fortunate, especially in my luck with masters. Even if they've become distant memories, the words that resounded in my heart are still with me with today. Someday, I'd like to meet someone like that. My final master, Stardust. The path is open. Continue onwards. Go. Run. That should be everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. Okay. That was a bit longer than the other ones, I want to say. That felt a bit longer than some of the other ones.